Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra pass.
That's right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro. Because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah,
right?
I bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
We're here in Plainview, Illinois, tonight's venue for Club League basketball between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the Club League circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the Club League season, but I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending the Dynasty's win streak. And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Now Robinson with 4 to shoot. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Wells outside. Robinson sets the screen. That shot off the mark. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Here's Stoffer. Robinson sets the screen to stop the run. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. Pass to Hopkins. Let's go with the 3. And the Dynasty another 3.
This run has really widened the gap in the game. They are way out in front now.
This has been a back-breaking run, really exposing the weaknesses in their D.
Now Wells launches it, hits the three-pointer.
Oh, the moment that 3 went in on the other end, you just knew Wells had the answer on the other side. He's great from beyond the arc.
And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Yeah, just like an elevator, Joe. Really dialing up the damage potential this team now has from deep.
The Wolfpack with the ball. It's a 10-point game. There's the triple. His aim not true. That makes him 1 for 2. Puts one up from 19. And good, hitting the back iron and falling. MP has been something else this first half. Well on his way to a huge game. Pass to Timmerman. James. To the inside. Here's Stoffer. Off target with a close range fadeaway. Here's the Dynasty. Now here's Dillard. This one for 3. Count it. from distance.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Now here's Stauffer. Wells outside. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. Guarded by Wells. And Robinson comes over to help. Back to Fisher. That three off the mark. Zach Timmerman on the wing. Dillard covering. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. And that'll be the Wolfpack ball as it goes out of bounds. They're able to keep it.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Ricky Davidson, Jason Jr., Michael Luan, Danny Cobb. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Stauffer. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Really left alone that time.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a five-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Outside Stauffer. Off target at the rim. Guarded by Wells. Second shot chance. And Junior with a nice bucket inside.
Jumping at it with a significant lead already.
Just dominating on both ends. Let's see if their opponent can mount any type of resistance.
Now here's Stauffer. Wells outside. That's tipped. 4 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Time called as the Wolfpack decided to talk things over.
Looking to break up the momentum.
Yeah, some things to hash out, for sure.
Tommy Fresh, Tariq James, Deshaun Carter.
To end the run. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Guarded by Wells. Makes it off the glass. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Good on the 13-footer.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. Now here's Carter. Kicks it to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. There's James with the 3. Cobb with the board.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Now Luan. Here's the 3. The rebound by Deshaun Carter. And so here it's the Wolfpack. And now Wells from past the arc. No good. That one's off. Brings his total to 3 for 8 on the night. Yep, count it. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing though, I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
And now the Dynasty with it. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. That one falls.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Stepping to the line, Patrick Wells, sometimes gets described as arrogant, but I'm sure he prefers the word confident. I mean, guys,
The first one falls.
Patrick Wells for 2.
And that's good as he hits both that time. Jacks up a 3, knocks it down from distance. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
he's been stunning, Joe. When he he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
And right now, he is flat out. Feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Now here's Stopper. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Wells, no good.
You could see it in his eyes. He wanted to return the favor with that 3. But hey, just couldn't get it to go.
Fisher outside. Dillard. Dish to Fisher. Another 3 for the Dynasty.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
another three.
Kept his head up. Good look by Fisher.
And the Wolfpack have possession. 1 second separates the shot clock and the game clock here. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. Patrick Wells misses another. And the layup's good off the glass.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. Dynasty ahead, delivering the blowout. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And so here it's the Wolfpack. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And the Wolfpack with possession. Passes to Wells. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go from long range.
An elite three-level shooter. Wells is someone you have to worry about beyond the arc.
On the wing, Brett Hotkins. Three-pointer. Rebounded by James. Wells outside. From outside, it's off the mark.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Wells outside. Another miss by Wells. Timmerman defending. It's Dillard outside. And the Dynasty another three.
Shooting is the centerpiece of Eric Dillard's game, and he sinks one there.
Outside Stauffer. Wells outside. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray.
Each team showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own. You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Another miss by Wells.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Brain. The triple.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Outside Stauffer. Pass to James. Wells outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer's offline. from outside the arc. Another three for the Dynasty.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter-oriented.
Robinson sets the screen. Outside Stauffer. Shoots over Hopkins. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. And now the Dynasty with it. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
Passes to Wells. Stauffer. Yes, and it's Patrick Wells picking up the assist.
Trouble brewing whenever Stauffer's hitting from distance. He's developing a well-rounded game.
Timmerman defending. 2 points as that one goes.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Pick by James. And Eric Dillard picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Ricky Davidson. Jason Jr.
Right wing.
Michael Luan.
Kicks it to Johnson.
Danny Cobb.
Timmerman.
Substitution
6 on the
for
shot clock. Johnson covered by Jr. from 12 feet out. The shot by Cordova, no good. And here's Cobb. Luan with it. The triple from Jason Jr. with a rebound by Deshaun Carter. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path, once again, is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Patrick Wells on the wing. Johnson. Cordova outside. Kicks it to Johnson. Here's Carter. Fresh. Davidson defends. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. Right side, Lack. And finished off by Jonathan Lack.
And he punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result is 2 points in the loudest way possible.
You have to protect the bucket better than that, guys.
Fresh with it. Back to Carter. To the middle. Wells shot's good.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
From deep, Danny Cobb on target from long range.
He's seeing the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
4-3, hits the trifecta.
They were looking for him on that possession. Beyond the arc, finds some space.
Now it's Carter outside. Fresh, the screen. Down low. Davidson pulls it in.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. Here's Davidson. Out of bounds, it'll go to the way of the Wolfpack.
Substitution for the Dynasty, Brett Hawkins. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And here's Stauffer. Robinson sets the screen. Back to Stauffer. Timmerman. 6 to shoot. Michael Stauffer on the wing. Will it go? And it comes off the front of the rim. This has been a very one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Good on the bucket.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Inside, Wells misses the baby hook.
There's no rhythm or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip side, their opposition is on fire. Gotta stop this run somehow.
And the basket is good by Cobb.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Tries to break his ice. Davidson pulls it in.
Can switching baskets make that big of a difference? It's thrown him off, and he can't get anything to fall in this half.
Tariq James. First personal foul. First team
First
foul.
one for him falls.
At the line for the Dynasty, Jason Jr.
And that one falls. 2 for him at the line that time.
Roll it, roll it.
Now Wells. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. That's Patrick Wells. He's a jump shot specialist.
Timmerman defending. Davidson can't get it to go.
You've really got to be in sync with your teammate on the lob.
Yeah, Drake, like me and you. It wasn't the case there. Back to the drawing board on that play.
Is it just me, or does it feel like he's gotten every rebound in this game?
That's because he practically has. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something that we're going to see often.
And Robinson comes over to help. From deep, Danny Cobb. And Robinson pulls it down. There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Second personal foul. Substitution for the Dynasty. Eric Dillard.
Outside Stauffer. That falls, coming off the assist from Patrick Wells.
You know, he's not always the most selfless player, but Wells knew he had to move the ball there.
Timmerman defending. Here's the teardrop, and that one's good.
Number 13. Dynasty foul. Third personal foul.
Outside Stauffer. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't believe I
Ah,
missed her.
man, you
Use
mind if
that
I talk
shit.
to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you
We
thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah,
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
great. That's a great attitude.
It
We're
is a
going to win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're gonna rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is, you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, think about it.